Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a three-part series on mean or average. I put the links to parts 3 and 4 in the description below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you find this video helpful. So let's get into the video. So how do we calculate mean or average? And we say mean or average because the words are used interchangeably. That means they mean the same thing. So to find mean or average, there are two steps. First, we calculate the sum of all the values. Then we divide by the number of values. So we calculate the sum of all the values. Then we divide by the number of values. And here we have our formula. Mean is the sum of values divided by the number of values. Now, this is a formula that I created to guide you. So you'll want to remember it. We're going to be using it pretty often. So what exactly do we mean by sum of values? The sum of the values would be all the numbers that we have, we take them and we add them. So therefore we have the sum of all of the numbers that we have to work with. Now the number of values refers to each number. How many numbers do we have to work with in all? And here's an example to demonstrate what I mean. Emily completed 3 tests. She scored 88% in science, 80% in grammar, and 90% in art. What is Emily's average percentage? So you can see we started by underlining all important words and details, very important. And we wrote the formula as well. Mean is the sum of values divided by the number of values. So what exactly is the sum of values? If you read the problem, you'll see we underlined 1, 2, 3 numbers or 3 values. So each number is a value. Therefore, the sum of the values is the answer you get when you add all those numbers. When you add 88, 80, and 90, that's the sum. The answer you get is the sum of all the values. 3 numbers, 3 values. When we add them, we get the sum of those values. Look below here and you'll see that we added the 88, 80, and 90. And the sum that we got was 258. Now, look at the number we wrote to represent the number of values. We wrote a 3. Can you guess why we wrote 3? Well, we have 3 numbers to add in the problem. Emily completed 3 tests. 3 tests means 3 scores. So the number of values refers to how many values we have to work with. 3 tests, 3 values. Now, as we stated, 88 plus 80 plus 90 is 258. When we divide that by 3, we get 86%. So Emily's average percent is 86. We have a second example. Robert read 17 books in January, 16 in February, 0 books in March, and 15 in April. What is the average number of books that Robert read for those months, for the months listed? We have our formula. Mean is the sum of values divided by the number of values. 17 plus 16 plus 0 plus 15. Now, we don't really need to write that 0. But let's put it there for now to remind us that we have 4 values to work with. You'll notice that the number of values is 4. we can't leave out the 0. We can't omit the 0. So 48 divided by 4 is 12. He read an average of 12 books. So we see 4 values: 17, 16, 0, and 15. Now, here's a few for you to practice. And don't be intimidated by the decimal numbers. Write your answers correct to 2 decimal places. If you haven't reached that far at school, you can work up to number 2 and come back when you're ready. So pause the video and we'll come back with some solutions. And we're back. I'd like to go through the answers for numbers 1, 3, and 5. This was pretty straightforward. Always remember to write the formula. Mean is the sum of values divided by the number of values. The sum of the 3 numbers is 81. And we divide by 3 since there are 3 values in our problem. Our answer is 27. Number 3 was a decimal number, 87 and 25 hundredths. Again, you see we started with our formula. We wrote our values and the number of values. And 5 was 35 and 5/10. Now you know you had to get a bit of homework. So I'd like you all to try these on your own and remember to write the formula each time. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye.